All right, so I've got a little more work done. There's always more to do, but my body work is coming along nicely on my 1954 Nash, my hash Nash. I call it my no frills Nash. So I don't know if you recall, but this was the worst part of the car. The whole, basically from right here, was smeared all the way along. Somebody hit something and dragged it alongside of the car. I had to rebuild this body line completely because this was all out of wonky, and of course that rocker down there was rusted and the bottom of this door was rusted. It's looking really good. I'm really happy. I sprayed some 2K primer on here. This is called SPI High Build 2K, I think, and it's buff colored. That's the kind of the creamish color. This is slick sand. It's underneath here, and I had to do a little filler work actually with real Bondo because I couldn't get things straight enough, and that's okay because it's going to look really good when it's done. And you can see I've got runs in it and stuff right now. I haven't even sanded it, but it's looking really straight and I'm really happy. But one thing I wanted to kind of identify or point out or maybe showcase is my paint guns. So I use two paint guns. This is my really nice paint gun. This is a $400 Iwata LPH 400. It's a really great gun for clear and base coats. I use the same tip, which is the just the standard silver cap that comes with the gun for both base coats and clears. I have the colored, I think it's a purple cap for base coats, but I don't see much difference in using it. This is an awesome gun. Again, it's a $400 gun. Has nothing to do with the LPH 400, but that's what it is. And a lot of people refer to it as the King. I know there's some other brands out there that are good, but I use this gun a lot. Unfortunately, for spraying primers like what I'm doing here on the Nash, this gun has a pretty small tip, a 1.4 measured tip, and it just cannot do primers. You can't expect that of this gun. It sprays really well, but it won't spray primers. Primers are so thick, they're designed to be, you know, for build and not for finish coats. So I'm kind of a cheap guy, and when I first started painting, back up a little bit, this is the Harbor Freight, it's called the Purple Gun. I think they're $10 on sale. They're a copy, made in China. I mean, cheap. However, this gun has done me right. I've had this gun for 10 years, and I have sprayed a lot of cars before I got the really nice gun over there with this, and I had some awesome paint jobs come out of it. I can't knock this gun. A lot of people poo-poo it, but I mean, for $10 on sale, maybe they're 25 or so now, I don't know, but I think I paid $9.95 for this when I got it. Anyhow, what I'm trying to get at is I hate to throw this gun away, and buying a new gun just for primer is pretty expensive. So what I did is I drilled out the tip, and I was going to explain how I did that. I kind of recycled this gun in a sense. It's now a primer only gun, and I've put a it came with a plastic reservoir. I've long since thrown that away and put on this upgraded metal one, and I don't remember, that probably cost more than the gun, probably 10 bucks, but it holds almost a full quart. And what I was going to show, or how you drill out the tip, is actually pretty easy. I can show you really quickly. First, you unscrew what's called the air cap, which is this part right here. Then you take off with the tool. This is your actual spray tip right here. And what you're going to do is you're going to drill this out. You can see the needle in there. When I pull the trigger, the needle retracts. That's what actually seals the tip, and that's what actually gives the gun its, let's see if I can focus in on that. I don't know if I can. Its size. This, I believe, is now a 3.5. It was a 1.4, it's now a 3.5. And how I did that is I simply just took a little hand drill like this, little Fiskars, and your drill set. If I can open this up. And I kind of went up. The hole that's in the, for 1.4 is less than a 1/16, and I went up to a 5/64 in a couple increments. And I lapped the needle in a little bit, and it just sprays amazing. Now, I sprayed this buff 2K primer on it with no problem at all. About 3 or 4 inches from the car, it has about a 6-inch fan, and it just lays it on nice and thick. With This gun, which is not designed for primer, it took me literally about 20 minutes just to do a little tiny section. It was ridiculous, so I had to do something. But a lot of people poo-poo the purple gun. I want to say there's another use for it. If for nothing else, just drill it out and make a primer gun out of it. For $10, you really can't go wrong, even if you bought it brand new. Like I said, I've had this for a long time, and I actually hate to just chuck it. I don't use it anymore, but I thought I could repurpose it for a primer gun. And it is, like I said, suited me very well with a little modification. So you can see, if you look really, I don't know if I can focus in on that or not. You can see the tip there, the tip of the needle sticks out a little bit. And I'll pull the trigger and it goes in. See how it comes out? That's the most that you'll want to drill it out, which is 5/64ths. Right there. So there's your tip and trick for the day. If you are needing some primer work on your car, like I was, it works really well. So I'm going to get back to it. This is my 1954 Nash, and I like playing around. My hobby is painting cars. I don't get a lot of time to do it, and my time is really valuable. My work is really busy, and I could probably get 20 minutes a day or so. So I hope to have this done in a couple years. There's always more to do. All right, thanks for watching, and I just wanted to give you a tip and trick of the day for your Harbor Freight purple gun there, and a modification you can do to save you some money and make your paint jobs come out a little nicer. Thank you for watching.